September 3rd, 1939. London, 11:15 a.m. Neville Chamberlain's voice trembles as it travels across the British Empire by radio. He does not shout. He does not inspire. He simply states the truth. This morning, the British ambassador in Berlin handed the German government a final note. I have to tell you now that no such undertaking has been received, and that, consequently, this country is at war with Germany. In living rooms from Manchester to Melbourne, families sit in stunned silence. Britain is at war again, for the second time in a generation. 2 days later, France follows. On paper, the balance of power appears formidable. Together, Britain and France command vast empires, millions of soldiers, and the world's strongest navy. In Berlin, Hitler listens to the declaration and shrugs. This, too, he had expected. What he did not expect was how little would immediately happen. Along the French-German border, soldiers stare at each other across concrete and steel. The Maginot Line, France's massive defensive fortress, looms like a monument to the last war. French commanders, haunted by the bloodshed of 1914, choose caution over action. The British Expeditionary Force crosses the Channel, not to attack, but to wait. This uneasy pause becomes known as the Phony War. While Western Europe holds its breath, Poland is being crushed. German panzer divisions punch through Polish defenses with terrifying speed. Aircraft scream overhead, roads choke with refugees and cavalry units. Brave but outmatched, charge against tanks and machine guns. Within a week, Warsaw is surrounded. Then, on September 17, 1939, another blow falls. From the east, Soviet troops cross into Poland. Joseph Stalin, bound to Hitler by the secret clauses of the Molotov-Ribbentrop Pact, claims he is merely protecting ethnic minorities. In reality, Poland is being torn apart by two totalitarian powers who, just months earlier, pretended to be mortal enemies. For Polish civilians, hope collapses entirely. The government flees. Cities surrender. By early October, Poland ceases to exist as an independent state, erased from the map for the fourth time in its history. In Berlin, victory feels effortless. Hitler has gambled and won again. The Western Allies have declared war, but they have not fought it. To him, this confirms a dangerous belief, that his enemies lack resolve, that speed and fear can paralyze entire nations. But beneath the surface, the war is already changing. Britain begins mobilizing its industry. France reinforces its defenses. And across the Atlantic, an uneasy United States watches Europe descend once more into chaos, officially neutral, but increasingly aware that distance may not equal safety. The illusion of a short, controlled war still lingers. It will not last.